Welcome to 12 Days of Christmas. 12 Days of Christmas, a video series featuring Ashley Stoneman and friends of hers from the Michigan comedy scene. Help Ashley get excited for Christmas as we watch some of our favorite Christmas movies. Alright, welcome to 12 Days of Christmas, where my friends try to get me in the Christmas spirit by sharing with me their favorite Christmas movies. And for Ryan, do you want to promote anything? Promote like your Twitter tag or anything? I didn't think you cared. Ryan Allen, he's really into movies, not super into social media. Today we watched Jingle All the Way, classic Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Classic Christmas movie.
Yeah, and Ryan, why did you pick this movie?
Well, it's one of those movies that doesn't get recognized enough as the Christmas classic that it is. I believe it ranks right up there under Christmas Story and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But unfortunately, it's one of those movies that most people watched as a kid and then wrote off, and they forgot about it.
But
I forgot how good it was.
This is a great movie. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger getting his superhero movie. Yeah. He gets to fight Santa Claus.
Turbo Man.
He gets to be a superhero. He gets to fly through the air. This was them being yep, this is how we write this ridiculous script.
It's Turbo Time.
For Arnold Schwarzenegger to punch a reindeer in the face. Someone out there was like, I am writing that. That will happen.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Christmas, you're like, Prancer's getting punched in the face.
Those things go together, obviously. It's a family movie.
It is. It is all about Arnold Schwarzenegger as a terrible father.
He is a horrible dad. He's such a bad dad to Anakin Skywalker that he goes evil. You know what I mean?
Yes. This is the reason.
This is why. Oh, it's so dumb. It's one of those where you're like, the whole premise is Arnold Schwarzenegger being just the worst father and husband because,
Right. Ted makes it way better.
Oh, yeah. Phil Hartman is Mr. Steal Your Girl in this movie. He is trying to snatch up Arnold Schwarzenegger's whole family, just trying to make moves.
He's like, I got reindeer, I got hot cocoa with whipped cream, I got eggnog for you to dry your tears with.
He knows what ladies want. Go take a shower while I finish the cookies. What a man. And not to mention, this is an amazing cast, but we almost forgot to mention that Sinbad agreed to this movie. He agreed to play the biggest asshole. He was like, yeah, okay. Yep, I'll do that. I mean, it makes sense. The budget for this film was $60 million. And when coming out in 1996, all that money basically went to, part of it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, the other part was the reindeer and the flying scene.
I was like, yeah.
That's it. The actual movie cost $10,000. They were like,
it's $40 million for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And then they spent about $5 million on the reindeer.
Special effects.
Clearly not a real reindeer.
It looked like a puppet. And there was definitely at least scenes that had to have had a puppet to make the facial expressions, to do the cheesy, oh, the reindeer's fighting him back. Oh my gosh. I was waiting for the stamp of approval from PETA, no animals were harmed in this film. What?
But animals were definitely harmed in this film. There's no way Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't.
He just punched a couple animals just for extra.
Boom.
To stay in shape, to work out on set.
Just hit him with that De La Hoya.
I think the best credit in this whole movie goes to Chris Parnell, because he gets to literally just put on his acting resume, got to laugh in Arnold Schwarzenegger's face. Yeah. That was his role. What? The whole idea behind the anger, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited. This movie's so great. Basically, the setup is Arnold Schwarzenegger's a bad dad, didn't buy the present he needed to get.
Not buy the turbo.
It's the beginnings of the crazed holiday season because it's Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas
It is Christmas Eve. Okay, so he's just a dick, right? He's going to all the stores, and then Sinbad, this motherfucker, is getting in his way, and they become like, they're like the cat and mouse
They're
in this.
frenemies.
Yeah. What a buddy cop movie they could have made with those two. I would have watched that, but this is pretty good too. Other than the fact that I'm like, can't believe the wife didn't leave him. Like, what? This is a holiday classic for the family to watch, so that you can look at your dad and be like, well, yeah, you're a good dad in comparison to Arnold Schwarzenegger. The ending, the way they wrap this movie up, I personally, that's all I can remember about this movie. So when we rewatched it, I was like, yeah. When you rewatch this movie, like you said, you watch it every year. Do you ever like pick up on different things, like things that maybe like this year, like, oh, that's extra funny, ha ha ha. Like this time watching through, did you think like, wow, that?
Nah, I recognize it for the classic that it is every year.
Everyone must watch it every year, according to Ryan Allen.
A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Friday After Next, and Jingle All the Way.
And Friday After Next is the other movie that Ryan Allen picked for 12 Days of Christmas. So look out for that video. We have to mention the fact that this movie got a sequel.
It did.
Movie.
Many.
I'm trying to remember when.
18 years later.
Yeah, 18. It was like 2004.
14.
Yeah, 2014. Oh, even worse. Like, but here's the thing. It's such a bad movie. Like, obviously straight to DVD. Huge downgrade in the celebrity taking.
Jingle All the Way too, starring Larry the Cable Guy.
Like, do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger was pissed when he heard that? Like, excuse me, I'm not out of my prime. Sorry, I can't do his voice, but like, he's not out of his prime. He can't be in the second one. They couldn't have made it with him. Nope. What if he's a grandpa now? Right? Like that. Oh, I would have watched that.
Terrible grandpa.
Messed up. Yeah. You didn't learn your lesson. Oh man. If anything, this movie points out a couple of the reasons why I'm stressed out about Christmas. Maybe why I'm not in the spirit. Because he forgot to buy presents. He's like, oh, whoops.
It's Christmas Eve. He's like, oh, shit.
And I want the hottest toy there is out there, so I'm going to go and start a fight with Sinbad.
Nobody likes Booster.
Yeah, everyone wants Turbo Man. It's the hot toy. I think this was...
the hottest toy ever.
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 Oh, man. Okay, so, Ryan Allen, is there anything else you want to say about Jingle All the Way?
No. Other than it deserves to be recognized right up there in the upper echelon of classic Christmas movies. You can just push aside It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. We've all seen those.
This is hilarious.
Jingle All the Way.
Entertainment. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, what more could you need?
Exactly.
Other than the Christmas present that he needed.
Arnold Schwarzenegger versus a warehouse full of Santa Clauses.
Sold. If you haven't watched this movie, you're wrong for that scene alone. So, thanks, Ryan Allen, for picking out some Christmas movies, and hopefully it's helping you guys get in the Christmas spirit this year.
Bye.